How's it gaming? I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome back to Turnabout Big Top. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Oh, okay, so we can find... Maybe we can go back, because the tailcoat was in his room. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. That's very weird. Like, oh, I don't know. I won't help my lawyers. Just go play the game. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Yeah, we haven't seen Regina today. Circus entrance. You're no good for me, Ben. Let's go to the Big Top. And then to the ringmaster's room. And that must be it. What if we could have found it beforehand? Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what this is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Torn by ringmaster, found in his tailcoat pocket. Oh, wow. That's whew, okay. Let us... Ooh, you got the... Like, you're onto something music. I love it. Nothing here still? Circus entrance, I guess. Presented to Ben. It's you! No, nothing. Damn. Move again. Let's go back to the plaza. There we go, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. With Miss Von Karma. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Nick, what's that? That beeping noise. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, quick. See ya, pal. Yeah, he does not do a whole lot this case. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast, so much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind's as biting as... Ow! Oh, is that the first time Maya's ever been whipped? As biting as lashes from a whip. Also, is this the first time we've seen Francisca outside the courtroom? Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news. You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Tomorrow's trial. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands into something big, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me? I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. Oh, wow. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means the Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. 3, I think? Was it 3 in total? Yeah. Oh, no, just 2? I don't know. But a little after that case was over. No, 3, because there was also, Rise from the Ashes. He vanished. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth's death. We know he's not dead. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. God, he's so dramatic. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough about you. Enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. I don't know, that's a lot. This is just a circus murder, man. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. You didn't. She did. Von Karma did. It's also just like, what a friggin' lover's quarrel it is. It's so ridiculous. Acro's room. Oh yeah, we've actually been there. I forgot. This is where, oh, hello. You got birds. Lodging house 3rd floor, Acro's room. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Dingling. Play on, I think it's a play on the Ringling Brothers, which is, I think, an old acrobat, like, troupe, I think? But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. He's got a very, kind of calm demeanor, so it's hard for me to think of a silly voice, but to be really fair with all the stupid voices I've been doing for this trial, I'm really happy to just have a nice, calm person to just, like, talk normally. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is in my wheelchair. Oh, yeah, you can actually see it. Didn't actually notice that for a second. Berry Big Circus. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. Oh, damn. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes, I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. I mean, she's I don't think she seems like a spoiled brat, but she definitely seems like she's a, like she was shut away from the world kind of thing. Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Wheelchair. Like, you're not supposed to ask that, guys. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Oh! Cyclock. We haven't seen one in a while. How many? Just 3. Okay, that's standard. Cyclocks. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. When the world went on at this circus then. Oh, yep, there's a lock. And as usual, usually when there's a Cyclock right away, you can't do much immediately. You're forced to find other things and then come back to the Cyclock. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation. What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Geez, that sounded really ominous. What you witnessed? What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? Oh. Creepy. He was flying straight up into the air. Oh, well, there we go. Confirmation from another person that the murderer was flying. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick! Oh, wow. Is there anything I can present to him? There's the note. There's, the photo that Max wants to show everyone. Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it. Okay, that was a nothing. He looks like something is really weighing on him. How about the note? What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. Oh, he's serious all of a sudden. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. Oh, he seems to know more about this note than you'd think. Alright, well, let's do that then. I don't think we need to see Mo. Good. Good. No one's here. Circus entrance. Ben is there. The big top. There we go. Yeah, there's the tiger. What's the tiger's name again? I've got a bad feeling about this. Graw. Yeah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be a filet of phoenix. Stay! Heal! Regent, that's his name. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson, but I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Hello, Regina. Russell Berry. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was! I love my dad so much! I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. but I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? How can you see my thoughts there, Maya? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Yeah, she is very sheltered. Money the monkey. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Gladly, but of course, or I'll get it for you. That's so funny. Sure, whatever. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay, you're really gonna do it. So, like, I understand that her whole point is that she's a sheltered girl, but she's also, like, really good at wrapping people around her little finger sort of thing. So, everyone just kind of acquiesces to her request. So, we will show her the note, according to Acro. Regina, have you ever seen this note before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Acro as breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Oh, well, that's really nice. I'm glad she's like not like just, she doesn't do any work. It's cute that she helps out with Acro and stuff. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. That is a really funny way of thinking about it. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. Well, the only thing I can think of is that she saw it after she met Acro. So it sounds to me that Acro did it. That's what I immediately think of when I hear her version of the story there. So, is that all I should do? Oh yeah, we should still show her that thing that Max wants to show everyone. There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay, I'll think about it. Okay, nothing there. A lot of just wandering around hoping to see who we find in this one. Cafeteria? Oh, yeah, there we go. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria. I'll be so glad when I can stop voicing you. My throat is starting to really hurt voicing you, man. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Question of the day. What do you like on your burgers? I like cheese. If I get some nice iceberg lettuce, that's pretty good. Some nice crunchy like onions, ketchup, mustard, sometimes relish, sometimes not relish, and like banana peppers, like the jalapeno kind of things. Sometimes I like to put mayo and ketchup instead of ketchup and mustard. I don't know. I just like burgers, dude. Tomatoes, I usually don't like it. I don't know. It's too gooey for me. I don't know. I don't think there's anything new. Oh yeah, no, it's from the note. Let's see here. To the murderer. That's far from polite. Oh no, he already knew, but yeah, we got the note from him. Where'd you find the rest of this note anyway? Maybe it'd be best if I didn't tell Mo where we found it. Don't worry about it, Mo. If I didn't need to worry about it, you shouldn't have showed it to me. That's actually true. We didn't learn anything else new, and there's nothing to... Oh, there we go, Big Berry Circus. Or Berry Big Circus. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you gonna do? That's all I've thought about these past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. I think it actually makes a lot more sense for him. What, really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo. All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know, the tragedy? You know, what is he talking about? The ringmaster's murder, durr. Get over it. Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all. Okay, apparently it must be something else. He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girly. Dang, correctamundo. Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Oh, another set of locks. Oh, with only 2, okay. That's not too bad. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? Well, the only thing we know about 6 months ago is Acro. I'm gonna keep looking around, just in case. Anyways, we'll keep moving next time. I'm PhilInTheBlanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.